Can you imagine a team legend, four-time champion, leaving everything behind and going straight to the rival? That's right, Klay Thompson, Warriors icon, is now wearing the Dallas Mavericks jersey. But what really went down behind the scenes? We're here to spill everything about this unexpected split. Klay Thompson was more than just a player for the Golden State Warriors. He was the heart and soul of a team that dominated the NBA for almost a decade. Alongside Stephen Curry and Draymond Green, he helped the Warriors claim for titles and made his name unforgettable in basketball history. But now, for the first time, he's returning to the Chase Center as an opponent. And this wasn't just any departure. This story is packed with twists, disagreements, injuries, and backstage decisions that changed the fate of both the team and Klay himself. But before we dive deep into all this, subscribe to the channel to keep up with everything NBA. First, let's go back to the 2018 to 2019 season, when the Warriors were in the finals against the Toronto Raptors and poised to make history with the three-peat. But the dream turned into a nightmare. First, Kevin Durant tore his Achilles in Game 5. Then, in Game 6, it was Klay Thompson's turn, as he suffered an ACL tear. With these injuries, the title slipped away, the Raptors made history, and the Warriors entered a transitional phase filled with uncertainties. Right after that final series, Durant announced he was leaving for the Brooklyn Nets, but the news wasn't great for Thompson either. He would miss the entire 2019 to 2020 season to recover from his knee injury. The front office decided to keep him on the roster, paying him $68 million over 2 seasons, even though he couldn't play. But what no one expected was what came next. During training for the 2020 to 2021 season, Thompson tore his Achilles. That meant another year off the court. Meanwhile, the Warriors were trying to rebuild. New players like Jordan Poole and Andrew Wiggins started to step up. Thompson returned in January 2022 and, over the months, regained his starting position. Klay's effort helped the Warriors clinch the 2022 title, his 4th ring, over the Boston Celtics. Still, it was clear that Klay wasn't quite the same as before. While he kept up decent numbers, his defensive intensity and physical explosiveness weren't at the pre-injury level. After that title, the front office focus shifted. Instead of prioritizing Thompson and Draymond Green to pillars of the dynasty, the Warriors heavily invested in their new talents. Wiggins signed a $109 million contract for 4 years, while Poole secured a $140 million deal for the same period. This upset Green and Thompson, who felt sidelined. The tension showed when Green punched Poole in a practice session at the start of the 2022 to 2023 season. The incident became a scandal and foreshadowed a tough season in which the Warriors fell in the second round of the playoffs. Then came the 2023 to 2024 season, and Klay was entering the last year of his contract. Throughout the season, things only got worse. Thompson had run-ins with the press, showing frustration with criticism and his reduced role. In February, he was even benched by coach Steve Kerr, who decided to give rookie Brandon Podziemski a shot. Thompson was visibly shaken, and it was a season marked by inconsistent performance, ending in a frustrating elimination for the Warriors in the play-in against the Sacramento Kings. Despite his obvious frustration, Thompson and his agents made one last attempt to negotiate with the Warriors, even offering a discount in the form of a 2-year, $40 million deal. But the team didn't budge, prioritizing other targets like Paul George and Lauri Markkanen. Toward the end, Thompson even asked Curry not to get involved in the negotiations to avoid putting pressure on management, showing he understood his time with the Warriors was coming to an end. In the end, Klay chose the Dallas Mavericks, where he signed for 3 years at $50 million. There, he saw a chance to play alongside Luka Doncic and his former Team USA teammate, Kyrie Irving. Now he's aiming for one last, memorable chapter in his career, this time with the Mavericks, an up-and-coming team in the West. Klay's move to the Mavericks marks the end of an era in the NBA, but also a new beginning for him and the Warriors. Will he be able to shine alongside Luka and Kyrie? And how will the Warriors cope without him? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories like this. And more content like this. Subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, and stay tuned for more NBA behind-the-scenes stories we'll be bringing you.